Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold Tarot. If you're returning, I would literally like to thank you so much for liking, sharing, or subscribing to my videos. I am more grateful than I can ever even express. If you do resonate with this video, please like, please share, please subscribe. I am new to YouTube and I'm trying to build up my following. I'm here today to do the energy signs or energy update for the elements within the zodiac signs. I have already uploaded fire and earth. So if this message does not resonate with you, please go check out the other elements within your chart. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anyone tuning into this video. I ask that that bubble is filled with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever touch. I ask that the universe give me clear and precise messages for the water signs. Water signs would be Pisces, Cancer, and Aquarius, or not Aquarius. Cancer, Pisces. What is the other water sign? Oh, Scorpio and Scorpio. Sorry about that. I had a brain fart. I'm shuffle one more time. Actually, one more time. I feel it. Okay. Make the messages clear and plain. Energy for water signs this week. 9 of Cups coming out first. Mother of Wands. The 2 of Pentacles. I'm going to take 2 more cards. No, that's too many cards. 2 more cards. 8 of Cups falling out and the 6 of Wands falling out. First off, I'm noticing right off the bat, water signs talk about transformation. 2 butterflies in one reading, to me, automatically represents transformation because that's what butterflies symbolize. Butterflies symbolize the stages of growth that you go through. And the butterfly is the final stage of the caterpillar. So, off bat, water signs, this week is a week of finally emerging from your cocoon. So, we're going to go ahead and get started with the energy of your recent past. A situation ended for you, rather that be a relationship, a friendship, or just a mindset. But either way, speaking up, this situation has ended for you. You no longer are linked to this situation, whatever it was, and you're clearing out the last final pieces of baggage that came to you from the situation and moving out of the energy. Honestly, all those cups are broken. You're not, there's some that have a little bit of glass still on them, but they're not full. They're not full, complete cups. So to me, this is just showing me and symbolizing that the situation that you are inquiring about or that's coming to your mind as I'm reading this has come to an end for you. You're no longer in this space. You no longer resonate with this energy. It no longer serves you. And you're moving away from that. You're moving into things that better serve you. I feel like water signs, you have not been yourself for quite some time. You've been in a space and energy of maybe doing things that once served you because that's just what you've always done. But of recent, history and your past, you have started to realize that life is not about doing things just because you're used to them. And that life is not about staying with people or situations or things just because you're used to them. So, water signs, I'm feeling like you're finally letting those emotions that have been holding you back go. They're being brought to the surface and they're ultimately being released because they just no longer are in your journey. Um they're just, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words because water signs, that's the energy that you're giving off. Like, you're at a loss for words with this situation in particular. It's just done. You're looking back on it and you're like, I just can't. Like, that shit just doesn't serve me anymore. I just don't vibe with it. I don't like it. That was the energy of your recent past. With the Mother of Wands, which in traditional tarot is the Queen of Wands, I'm feeling like spiritually you're getting back in line, aligned with yourself and getting back in touch with who you want to be. You're going within now to look at the things and talents and skills that you withhold in your basket, and you're beginning to protect those. You're beginning to see that those are your gifts, those are your special takeaways, those are what make you you. And you're now trying to move in life while using those eggs in your basket. You're now trying to move through life using the skills and the feelings that you know to be true within yourself. And so, water signs, you're just very emotional right now. Because whatever the situation is, it's left you feeling empty for quite some time. And you keep making excuses or trying to make it fit. Basically trying to make a square fit in a circle when it's never going to happen, and you know that. So this week I'm feeling like you're finally ready to release whatever these emotions are, whoever this person is or this job or whatever's coming to mind as I'm reading this. I can't tell you what it is for you in your life. For some of you, I feel like it is 100% a relationship. For others of you, I'm going to say that it's just things within yourself, like old wounds, old triggers, old just negative clogged up energy that's been blocking you for quite some time. But you're discovering your talents, your skills, your inner peace, your inner wisdom, your inner child again. All those eggs in this Mother of Wands, she's protecting them. You're protecting all of your skills and stuff now. You're realizing that those are what sets you apart from the next person. And honestly, you can't go back here. If you keep sitting here and staying right here, water signs, I'm afraid to tell you that for the next 6-7 years, you're going to be back where you started. You're going to be back in those repeated cycles if you choose to sit in this energy, because with the shifts that are happening, these are lifetime changes. You have no major arcana, which to me is symbolizing that this is all energy of your free will to make shit happen. This is energy that's out there if you discover it. It's not major arcana. So basically what I'm getting at by repeating that it's not major arcana is this is not permanent energy that's out there. This is energy that can be grabbed, and only some of you will grab onto it. Others of you will think back to this reading 6-7 years from now and say, damn, like, okay, I should have moved differently. And that's not to say that you don't move any differently right now, and a year from now you do, because that's always possible. But at this present moment, you cannot still sit here. If you keep sitting here, nothing different is going to happen for you. And in fact, you're going to keep finding yourself feeling down, feeling out, feeling like you're not good enough. And if you keep having those kinds of thoughts, then that's what shall be in your life, because you speak it into existence. But with there being no major arcana here, this is just letting me know that this is only energy available to those that are willing to open up and actually take it and accept it for what it is. Since we have two butterflies, as I said, so we have the Two of Pentacles and we have the Six of Wands. You are able to find balance. You are able to transform. You are able to move into a space that better resonates with you. You are able to do the things that light you up. You are able to ultimately release all of this negative energy, ultimately release all of these fears and doubts and worries that you've had so long within your mindset. Ultimately, stepping away from this energy is what's going to give you the clarity and support and guidance and wisdom that you need. But it's only there if you open up to it and truly embrace it and accept it. Because if you choose to still go into the energy of doubting yourself and putting your eggs into other people's basket and not protecting what's known for you, then that's you. You're going to find yourself still repeatedly stuck in the same cycles, doing the same shit. And that's your choice ultimately. Water signs. Nine of Cups is coming out. So this is meaning that if you choose to move differently than you've ever done, and I'm going to keep saying the word, you choose, those two words, because you ultimately have the choice. So if you choose to move differently, different things will come to you. Your Nine of Cups will be here. Nine of Cups is ultimate self-fulfillment. Like Nine of Cups is just one cup away from the 10, and the 10 comes with work. But the Nine of Cups is having the fulfillment and the dreams that you've wanted to come true. And the Ten of Cups is finally reaching them into completeness and wholeness. But you ultimately have the choice to go from this to this. That's in your free will if you're open to it. But if you choose to sit around and still complain or play victim and have that victim mindset, then that's you. You'll always be a victim. Victims, everybody has been victimized in their life. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that people do not do wrong to you. But you can choose to let the wrong that people have done to you be the reason that you are just always in the victim mindset. Like everything that takes place in your life is the fault of somebody else. And you're like, oh, I just can't do this. Denial coming out. Like literally, you're in denial about the aspects of your life that you play with or that you play a part in. You're in denial about those relationships that you're holding on to. Psychic awareness. You know that the shit you're, you know what I'm talking about. You know that the energy that you're moving in doesn't serve you. Business. You know that you want transformation. You know that you want something differently, but you're in denial. You're trying to hold on. Some of you are trying to hold on to something that doesn't fit, still trying to fit a fucking square or a circle into a square or a square into a circle. Either way, it doesn't fit. You can't force what's not meant for you. You cannot force it. You can't force somebody, imagination. You can't force somebody to love you. You can't force somebody to change the way they move for you. You can't change somebody. You can't change anybody but your damn self, but you so worried about all this outside stuff that you're literally not even taking the chance to look at yourself. This is for some of you. For others of you, I'm feeling like you've already ended this situation. You already know what it is. You're already making plans to get somewhere else. Judgment. For some of you, you've literally already started making moves to get up out of this energy. You're moving out of the denial. You've took the mask off. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have shined the light on the aspects of yourself that you're not fucking with. But then there's that other group of you that are sitting here playing the victim. There's that other group of you that are sitting here saying, oh, well, this can't happen to me because of this. And this person never loved me. Because you need to be moving differently for yourself. That's the truth of the matter, water signs. Wake up. Move differently for yourself. Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about that person because they're not here anymore. That's just what's real. Or if you're thinking about a person that is here anymore, then they showed you what's up. They showed you who they are. They don't care. They're worried about them damn self. So you do the same. Mirror them. Worry about your damn self. You keep sitting over here trying to fit shit that doesn't fit. And it's almost irritating because you have all of this fucking beautiful free will surrounding you at this moment, and you're so damn busy worried about the next motherfucker that you're not taking any of the consideration of your life into your own hands. You're not taking your own power and putting it into your own hands. For some of you, you're moving that this week. You're done with that. You're aware of what you need to do in your life, and you're moving to your dream fulfillment. But for others of you, this is where you're going to be for the next 6, 7, 8 years, until you're ready to accept who you are and to take the blinders off and move differently. This is where you will be. And I'm not saying that in a negative way. I don't mean to come off harsh to you, but for someone somewhere, you need to hear it. This is your wake-up call. I'm here telling you from the universe, they're putting this fire in me. They're putting this snappiness in my voice, because I don't read like this, you know? But this is how I feel that I need to talk. This is somebody's wake-up call. Let it go. Grow for your damn self. If you don't do that, you will always find yourself a victim of your circumstances. Move differently. Move into new space. For those others of you that are opening up to this, boy, you got imagination coming out. That with that transformation card, like the blue. Blue is all in the throat chakra. You're speaking your truth, standing out, being who the fuck you want to be. Endlessly and effortlessly. You don't care about what the next person says. Business, this is bringing in financial stability for you. This is bringing in tangible results. So for some of you water signs, by moving differently, you are fucking increasing the love and light in your life. You're increasing your business ventures. You are increasing your dreams coming true. For those of you that are choosing to move differently. But for those of you that are playing victim and being in the victim mindset, you will be a victim. The universe is going to give you what you want. You like playing the victim. You like other people saying, oh, you're so right, validating your emotions. If you like getting compensated from other people, the universe will keep giving you opportunities to be the victim and to have other people validating your emotions. If that's how you want to move. If you want to move differently, though, if you want to make the judgment to use those gifts and those things within you and stop using the shit on the outside of you, it's available. It is available. But unfortunately, like I said, I only feel I'm getting a sense, and it's literally like an even number. Half of you are heeding what I'm saying. Half of you are going to take full action into this minor arcana, into the energy that is or could be available to you. This ain't major, baby. So that means that the universe is only giving it to those that are taking it. When it's major, that means that regardless of if you wanted it or not, shit's finna get shaken up. You could choose to go with it or try to go against it, but it's gonna happen either way. With energy that's minor, baby, that means if you don't step up and take that energy, then you ain't getting it. If you want to sit up and play victim, then that's who you're going to be. If you want to sit up and cry every weekend because whatever's happening to you, instead of getting up and making things change for you, then that's what your life will be. The universe will constantly present you with more opportunities to be the victim, more opportunities to cry, more opportunities to say, oh, this person never loves me, because you don't love your damn self. If you can't love yourself, then who else can love you? No one gonna love you better than you love you. That's just what's real. People need to wake up to that. And I don't mean to be harsh. I'm not saying this in a place of hatred or anger or negativity. I'm saying this in a place of someone somewhere needs to hear this. This may trigger you, and that is fine. I'm doing this out of love. I'm doing this out of the highest good of what all humanity needs. I'm doing this so that you can shake shit up in your own life for yourself. Because if you keep depending on them outside resources, baby, you'll never fully be satisfied. Scales of balance. Nefertiti, I'm going to have you hold this one up again, too, while I read the card. Let me scoot it a little closer. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry about the glare. But that's easier than me trying to hold it. Scales of balance. 147. Okay. You are a tantrika, an initiate on the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now under the auspices and blessings of beloved Isis. You are in the process of sacred relationship healing of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within your own soul. This is the advanced spiritual path of Tantra. It is the connection of the body and soul. The effect of this inner divine relationship healing is genuine enlightenment of the mind and the body. The body becomes a living sacred temple of light, energy, and wild aliveness. This embodiment can be experienced in movement, in deep stillness, and in vitality and in quietness. You are a tantrika, a sacred priest, priestess of the tantric arc. Some people mistakenly believe that tantra is simply about sexuality, but it is in truth the journey of the soul to bring masculine and feminine polarities into wholeness, love, unity, and empowerment, to learn to be the enlightened path in every element of your being. This is soul building work that is in great service to the spiritual healing and evolution of humanity, which is in deep need of those such as yourself, who can help create sacred connections between mind and body. It might be through your own personal healing of your body mind connection and perhaps through your healing services for others that you walk your tantric path. It might be done in a private way or in an obvious way. What matters is that it feels right for you. Walking this path authentically is a choice to live in dedication to the sacred work of Isis, who taught us about the creative power that could come of healing the relationship between masculine and feminine consciousness. You are guided to accept this healing through learning to balance the masculine and feminine energies within yourself and your relationships with others. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to do this now. Learning to feel as comfortable as possible with your sexual and spiritual nature, seeing how they can complement rather than compete with each other is helpful too. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. This can occur through movement, dance, and yoga that is based on body awareness and presence, rather than necessarily involving fast-flowing postures that may take you more into your head than your body. You can come more into your body through time in nature, swimming, laying in the sun, resting, or walking, provided that you stay present to the physical sensations that you experience. This article also comes as a guide for your path of inner healing and service. You are encouraged to explore divine masculine and divine feminine energies healing within yourself, specifically at this time. This may involve forgiveness of past relationships with significant males or females in your life. It may also require an adjustment of softening to allow in feminine wisdom, or cutting out some distraction or draining situations or relationships that minimize your sense of your own power and capacity to use masculine wisdom well. If you also drew the oracle healing of the divine masculine, then you are actively encouraged to explore Tantra as a personal healing journey at this time. There are many different teachers and approaches in underlearning under the heading of Tantra these days. Use your discernment and trust what feels right for you. You are also guided, if in healing work with others, that you can help others heal through exploring the interplay of masculine and feminine energies. It might be through connection of mind and body, through inner and outer worlds, through sexuality and spirituality, joining for healing. Enjoy the unfolding of the journey, beloved initiate, for it will be highly creative and could involve art, movement as dance, or yoga, breathwork, and much more. As I said, this card literally just said, I will read this one more time because somebody really needs to hear this. It may require an adjustment of softening to allow in feminine wisdom, or cutting out some distraction or draining situations or relationship that minimize your sense of your own power and capacity to use masculine wisdom well. Water signs, you needed to hear that. You really needed to hear that. I'm going to give you your incantation, and it's going to also be in the quotes. So if you would like for me to read it to you, just close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths. The scales are balanced with perfection. Feminine and masculine in divine connection. Surrender and strength, body and soul, together are loved, united and whole. I know when to act and I know when to rest. Scales of balance allow harmony to vest. Deep within, I am now at peace. As in balance, I effortlessly now release. I feel balance, wholeness, and vitality as I balance and heal my divine humanity. All right, water signs, thank you so much for tuning in with me. If you resonate with this message, please like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate you. And as always, sending you through this week with love, light, with blessings, with hope. Thank you so much. See you next time.